you're all well. Today is Wednesday the 22nd of November already, and I thought I would try to do a semi-normal vlog today. Semi-normal is as good as it gets around here just now. Yeah, I thought I would just do a little vlog, give you an update on what's going on in the house, that sort of thing. So I'll start off with that actually while I'm able to roam around. I'll show you what's been happening and where we're at. The plasterer was in yesterday and he thought he was going to get the whole house done, but he's having to come back today to do Abby's room. I think that's really all that's left. So let me show you where we are in the house. Right, I'll start through in the utility room. We still haven't heard when the guys are coming back to carry on the insulation in the loft. That is some of what's still to go up there. I'll show you the rest later. It was all in Jack's gym, but because they were plastering in there yesterday, it had to go somewhere. So yeah, this whole bit yesterday was full of it, but obviously I needed access to the washing machine. Live longer with Calgon. Couldn't help that there. So that there is where the chimney or flue was from the old boiler, and there's a big hole in there where that was. That's away. That's what I was wondering, was if it was leaking. The chimney bit went right up through the roof there. Yeah, with cables and things everywhere. We now have a working radiator in here. I think that's all that's changed in there. Now in the kitchen, the biggest change is our fridge is now there, which actually makes the kitchen a lot smaller. The lighting here's terrible, sorry. When we get round to doing this, we're going to change the light. But the reason for that is we have a radiator here now. When we first moved in, there was a radiator there, an old style radiator, but it was actually, there was cupboards right along there as well. It was when we took the cupboards out, we were like a radiator in the cupboards. But it wasn't connected anyway, so Jack had just taken it away. So that's why the fridge had been there. But we've now got a radiator there. So I think the plan is at some point when we've got the money, Jack is going to knock that wall there back, because that is actually part of my craft room. I'm not happy about it, but I would rather have the space in the kitchen, and it would open this out a bit. So yeah, that has changed. The other thing in here that I want to show you is, look. The one thing that's kept me going the last couple of weeks is thinking about Christmas, and Jack didn't notice that I had put it there for a couple of days. So when he noticed and said, "Get that out of here," I was like, it's been there for days and you've not noticed, so I'm getting to keep it there, I think. I can't remember where I got that. Was it maybe Home Bargains or B&M, one of those places, but how cute is he? And I've just filled it up with soap from B&M. And I've got my mugs there ready to go, my Christmas mugs. Let's go into the craft room. I feel like, what's his face doing a house tour? Oh, wait till you see this. I have to say it's not as bad as it was when the actual radiators were getting put in, because I couldn't even get in this room then. Just now it is only stuff that's been moved out the way to get the wall plastered. Look how quickly it's drying because of the heat, yay! So yeah, that bit there, that's my desk that goes there. Hopefully I'll be able to get my room back to normal by the weekend, which would be lovely. So yeah, we just need to wait for the plaster to all dry. Got a lovely new radiator here, which is warm. Now the radiators are, oh, there's plaster on them. Oh, it just crumbles off. The radiators are big. They're definitely a lot deeper than normal radiators, but it's fine. It's giving us heat and we're loving it. There's a Hades. Hey wee man. Hello. He had a birthday on Halloween and I did take footage and forgot to put it in, and now I've not got it. Didn't you? Did you have a happy birthday? You did so. So he's what, a year old now, aren't you, puppy? Is you a year old? Yes. Everybody will have missed you. They will. So yeah, over here is all my Christmas stuff that I was wanting to go through, but obviously I'm not going to be able to do that today. Although there's one thing in there somewhere, if I can get to it, I'm going to get that out because I want to talk to you about it. But yeah, that's what's going on in here. Here we are in the hall. I'll take you to the bathroom actually. This is fun, you're getting a house tour. So in the bathroom, that is the shower that is now up and running. As you can see, my seat is in there because I had to use it, and it's not easy. We have ordered an electric shower from Amazon that will be here tomorrow, I think. And the other change in here is we've got a radiator. As you can see from the holes in the walls, we had one of the towel heater radiators, but they took that out and put proper radiators in. Because in their words, they heat towels, they don't heat rooms, which is very true. That is the extractor fan that they put in. Right, come on, mister. Here in the hall, look at the state of the floor with the plaster, and it does make a mess, doesn't it? There's one of the new radiators in the hall. They're off just now because it's been too blooming hot. We had it set to 20 degrees. That's our wee thermostat thing. It was set to 20, but it's too hot, so we've set it down to 18, so it's cooling down at the moment. And there is our other new radiator, and this wall was plastered. Sorry if I'm boring you, but yeah, this is as much for our records as anything else, and our wee shoe thing will go back over where Hades is in a minute. Mr. Nosy Dog. In the living room, we have got doggies, and we've got Jack, and I'm going to put this light on for a second, Jack. This is the main change in here. Look at the size of that radiator, it's magnificent. We did have a small radiator there and a small one behind the couch there, but they were completely inadequate for this room, so they put a massive one there, which is fine. We will get rid of this at some point, and we're going to get a shelf for over the radiator to stop the heat going up to the telly and to just make it look a bit nicer. So the plastering has been done. It's drying quick, isn't it? Quite impressed. And there's a Hugo, knocked my blooming pillow on the floor, and Clyde, even Clyde must be too hot, he's got my blanket on the floor as well. The dog food freezer will be going back in. Oh no, that's going where the boiler was, isn't it? That's going in the utility room. Oh, I didn't show you when we were in the kitchen. I didn't show you. That smoke alarm, that is where the water was dripping through on, was it Friday night? Yeah, and I came through and there was a big puddle there, and I'm like, what is that? And then I got my wet on the head, and it was that. But it did turn out just to be a loose valve, and the plumbers sorted that out. Yeah, and then when I came in the next day, the big puddle was there from under the fridge, but the valve over there's been turned off now. It's only for the water and the ice, so that can be fixed at some point. There's no hurry for that. This is the cupboard that Jack had all his tools and everything in, and the dog food freezer was there, and that old washing machine was there. We don't know if we're going to keep that or not. Anyway, Jack will get all his tools and stuff back in there. But this is the new system. That's the new tank and things. The actual air pump thing's outside, but that's the tank and things in there. And there's another one up the loft. 10 minutes, Brooke. Here's Jack's gym. Look at all that. That's all still to go up the loft, yeah. Over there, under the window, is a new radiator, and you can see they plastered that wall yesterday as well. Abby and Brooke's room, I can't show you because they're both in them. Abby's room hasn't been plastered yet, that will get done today. Brooke's room was plastered yesterday. Are you waiting for Brooke to come out? Oh, you love Brooke, don't you? Uh-huh. And then our room. So, yeah, this wall has all been plastered. We've got a nice new radiator there. And like I said, we'll be getting rid of that because there's no way that's going to fit back in there. Jack's going to just build shelves for me. And the only other thing that's been done in here, our bathroom, is the radiator. Again, that was a towel one, and that's changed. The shower is no longer working. As you can see, it's disconnected. And up there, the vent, that is what was leaking at the start. But that's sorted now, we hope. We hope. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of decorating to do. That bit over there, would you believe, was Hugo. Now, that wall hasn't been touched during all this, but from when Hugo was a puppy, he used to love lying down there at the side of the bed beside Jack. And as he's grown, he's got too big for the space. So, Hades, get out of there. I'm trying to talk to the people and you're in the way. As always. Come on. Come on. Hades, come. Hades, get up here. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, so I know this has been like visible in some of my videos. I thought I better point out the reason for it. Hugo still likes to lie. I think he's pretty much stopped now because he knows he's too big. But as he was growing, he would still try to fit there. And as he was trying to get up, his claws would scrape the wall. And that is the result. It's right through to the plasterboard. So yeah, when the in here gets decorated, that wall will as well. There's a Willa with a waggy tail. Hello, big girl. Hello. So that's everything that's been done in the house so far. Like I say, Abby's room will get done today. I don't know if I'll be in here with the dogs or in the living room with the dogs while that's being done, because they've still got a wee, they've still to seal it in the living room apparently. But if we're in there, if it's nice, we'll put the dogs out on the terrace while we come in to do it, because it shouldn't take them long. Right, don't start playing when I'm talking. So yeah, all of the decorating, apart from the living room, is going to get done after Christmas. I think we're going to, Jack, I was happy to wait until after Christmas, but Jack was saying, and he's right, having the plaster and that there when we're trying to decorate isn't going to be nice like for Christmas. So, right, you two, will you behave? Look at these two. Are we stopping now, are we? Do you know the camera's on you, so we're going to behave. Look at them. It seems vicious, they're only playing. Yeah, so can I put you down over here, Middy? No, ignore all the clothes over there. Everything's up in the air. Yeah, so I think we're going to paint the living room, or Jack's going to paint the living room. We're going out on Friday, so we might get the paint then. But we don't know what colour to go. Anyway, so that we can get the tree and that up, and it's looking okay. We need to redo the floor in the living room, but that will be way into next year because we want to get all the painting and stuff done first. And so now Hades goes and gets a pig. So yeah, that's the only bit that's going to get done in the next wee while, and then it will all just be that and the shower. When the shower comes, Jack will fit that. And the rest will just be as and when we can afford it, and Jack's got the time to do it between working and everything else. But things usually quieten down a bit after Christmas, so hopefully he'll get time. I won't be having him doing as much running about for me and things. So yeah, I think that's everything at the moment. Was there anything else that I had to tell you? Before I forget again, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody for all the lovely messages that you've left on my last video telling you about Manty Mary and the video before it. I'm trying to get round it all to answer them. But yeah, thank you so much for all your support and all your hugs and love and every prayers. It's all been very welcomed. So yeah, thank you very much for that. And for quite a few of you have mentioned when I put the photo up of Manty Mary how she looks like my mum. And it made me laugh because they do look quite like each other. But if you said that to, like when they were side by side, if you said that, Manty Mary would always say, aye, but I'm the good looking one. So yeah, it made me smile when that comment was put. She would always say she was a good looking one. But anyway, yeah, so that's where we're at just now. I've just fucking waffled on for 15 minutes and yeah, just giving you an impromptu house tour that I wasn't expecting. So I'll head off just now and get Brooke to school, and I will come back to you later on. Hopefully I'll be able to get that thing out of my craft room to talk to you about. It's nearly Vlogmas, everybody, which is exciting but a wee bit stressful. Good afternoon, I just thought I would check in. Hello, Willa. It's almost 2 o'clock. The guys are still here. They didn't come till about 12:30. They had other stuff they had to do in the morning. So we've just been... You want me? Okay. Well, it's not often I get summoned to the bedroom, but it wasn't for the right thing. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, that's me and the dogs in the bedroom. They must just be going in to do the seal thing in the living room just now. So yeah, we've just been sitting in the living room all day. I was just doing a bit of crochet there. I'm crocheting gloves, elf gloves for doing the craft fair. Earlier we started watching I'm a Celebrity, loved that programme, but you can never tell what the people are going to be like, and when you hear the lineup you're like, and Jack's one of these people. He's not into like reality shows, Big Brother, that sort of thing. I like that sort of thing. But he doesn't mind I'm a Celebrity depending on who's in it. So he was there and I watched the first one and he was fine, but there's a girl, I can't even remember what her name is. She's an influencer, she's a YouTube vlogger, giving us a bad name, and every time she goes to do something she screams, and she was doing my head in, but Jack he was like, I cannot watch that, and while she's in it I cannot watch it. So yeah, I only got to watch first episode, and then we carried on watching some of The Watcher on Netflix. We've only got a couple of episodes of that to go. I'm sitting in my wheelchair because look, I can't get on the bed. I've got a Hugo, a Clyde, a Willa, Hades is over there, and Molly is down there. Abby's away to work, so we've got Molly. She was out last night. She was out celebrating, but I'm not going to tell you what she was celebrating. I'll wait and let her tell you if she wants to. She might not want to. It was 20 to 4 this morning she came in. Hello. Is that you coming in as well? I've got company. Okay, Willow. Right, okay. I know, you're rolling on the bed having a good wee time to yourself, haven't you? And then you had to come and spoil it, didn't you? Poor girl. Right, you too. It's a mad house. It's a mad house. We were out yesterday as well. We were going to Asda, and I said to Jack, go past Aldi, because my lovely friend Fiona Snedden, you'll see she comments all the time, she goes to my mum's dancing, she had emailed me to say that had I seen the trays in Aldi, and she sent me a photo and I was like, oh, I need to go get them, but it's in the car just now, I'll show you at some point. I picked up some other bits and pieces when I was there, just for the advent boxes and stuff, and I did the same at Asda as well, so I really need to get through all that stuff and see what I've got and what I need to get. But anyway, I'll come back to you very shortly. I was just updating you. I think we're going to watch it daily now. I was there in my room. It's just after 3:30, that's the plasterers away, so the house is pretty much done. We just still need to know when they're coming back to finish the loft insulation. So I've messaged the guy just now to say the plastering's done, it's just that, do you know when they're coming? Because yeah, we can't really get things put away until we've got rid of these big massive rolls of stuff. I remembered when I was talking about Aldi earlier, I've still not got the tray in to show you, I'll show you when I get it. When I was there, I was hoping to get one of the characters or two from this year's Aldi advert. But they had none. They had no soft characters left at all. They've all been sold. And Fiona, who messaged me to tell me about the tray that I went in for, had said that she'd been trying to get the kiwi, and that was the only one they didn't have in her Aldi. So I said, look, when I'm in, I'll pick it up for you if they've got it. But sorry, Fiona, they didn't have it. They didn't have any. They had a sign for Kevin in a Kilt, so I don't know if they're doing Kevin in a Kilt again this year. And if so, if it's the same one or a different one, I'll try to get back in before Christmas and see if I can get one. But talking about Christmas, can you see, hold on. It's Big Elf Head. Yay! I saw him on the the top of the bag and I, no Hades, he's not for you. Hades is like, oh, I can play with him. He's not for you. You can, no, you're not eating him. No. Yeah, when I saw him I thought, oh, I need to ask you all if you want the big elf head back this year in Vlogmas, and if so, do you want another daft competition, spot the elf head? That's what we did last year. And all of my Vlogmas videos, if you missed them, this little elf head popped up somewhere at some point during every video, and it was a daft wee competition to see who could find them the most. Can't remember if there was a prize for that. I know I gave away Kevin in a kilt. Was that last Christmas or the Christmas before? I can't remember. But most of the other competition that I do through Vlogmas is the music competition that I do every day. And yeah, it's just for Crazy Christmas kudos. It's not for actual prizes. If I come across anything that I think would make a good giveaway prize thing, then I'll pick it up. But if not, it's just for fun. It's just for a laugh. But let me know, do you want them back? And if so, do you want to play Guess Where He Is again? He's so cute, isn't he? I do love him. I would absolutely love to be a mascot, do you know that? I would love to get completely dressed up as an elf. It's not going to happen now I'm in the wheelchair unless I got my fly dressed up as a sleigh again like Jack did for me a few years ago when we did the Canicross at Lochore. We won't be doing that this year either. We've done absolutely no Canicross this year. It's just been one of those years. It's been crazy. Hopefully we'll get back into all that again next year. But yeah, one year Jack did my electric scooter, my electric wheelchair thing that I call the Fly. He had that all done up as a sleigh and everybody absolutely loved it. I was marshalling at the Canicross race and everybody thought it was amazing. So yeah, I would love to be able to like put smiles on kids' faces with stuff like that, but hey ho. Anyway, I'm havering. So yeah, let me know, and any other ideas that you've got for Vlogmas, let me know as well. Because, I don't know, I'm a bit worried that it's going to be rubbish. So we'll find out. Oh God, Jack, I think that was a message from Craig saying this weekend. I'll come back to you in a minute. I've just had a message about the insulation. Oh, hopefully they're coming Saturday, but it means Jack won't get to the football anyway. I think I was talking about Vlogmas, wasn't I? There's something else. Oh yeah, the other, oh there's Abby, come in. You have a good day? That look says it all. Do you want to tell them your good news? Yeah? You don't have to. Yeah, she's going to tell your good news. Come over and tell them.
I got a new job.
You got a new job? Yay! And it's a proper job, isn't it? It's an actual apprenticeship job. Proper job, not just a, it'll do this just now job. So you're very happy, aren't you? Mm-hmm. That's why you were celebrating last night. Are you feeling rather delicate? Uh-huh. This clubbing on a Tuesday night's not good. Oh dear. You've not been that rough for a while, but do you know what? It'll be tiredness. Because you never got in till 20 to 4 and then you left at what time? 9 o'clock or something? Mm-hmm. She's not doing good.
My whole body's still shaking.
Your whole body's shaking? Oh dear. It'll be tiredness.
I feel no sympathy. And Evie was
Can't blame her.
Evie was like, oh, I've got some whatever on my desk, I'll come and give you them. And it's like the vitamin, it's like the fizzers.
Oh, the tablets, right.
You put in the water, and it's like vitamin C and stuff, so she gave me one of them.
Oh, that was nice. Has it helped?
I don't know.
Well, put it this way, our new job is a Monday to Friday 9 till 5, so there'll be no out clubbing until 20 to 4 in the morning when you're doing that.
Well, I was talking to Elaine, who works in the Civic, that's Leila's mum. She's the wedding person.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, oh, where is it? And I said, Toyota. She went, you'll be working along, working with one of my best pals then. I went, who? She went, Christine. I went, that's who's literally dealing with me. And she saw how rough I was. She was like, hey, you've not seen a night out till you're out with her. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, they did say they do good Christmas night, good nights out. Just her in general.
Just her in general, oh dear. Well, I'm like Diane, I've got no sympathy. Says me. I used to go out on nights out when I was in Dundee and then go into the ward working with like sick people in the morning.
Well, that's it. I mean, Alison as well. Like, she was acting as if she was pissed off because I was doing my job. It wasn't like I went in, I sat and did nothing. I didn't sit down all day. And Alison seemed so pissed off, and I'm like, you've literally told us all sorts of stories about how when you were younger working wherever, you'd go out on the piss and then come in still half cut. Like, how are you just mad at me?
Yeah, but see, when you get to our age, you've got a short memory for things like that. You're just like, hell mend you. I think it's because we've been there and we were told, hell mend you. So, yeah. Well, I'm not going to remind you your room's an absolute tip and needs to be sorted.
Yeah,
I was just talking about Big Elphead, asking if they want him back.
See, I wouldn't put it on, but I know it would be stinky.
Yeah,
don't
put it on. No, not a good idea. The joys of being 19, eh? The joys of being 19. That was Abby's good news. She's got a new job. I mean, she didn't mind that job, but that's a year she's been in it now, but she was never doing it as a career. I think she kind of thought, or we thought, getting into the council, by whatever means and then getting another job, but there was just nothing coming up. So when she saw this, it's like an apprenticeship, but it's customer service type thing that she's going to be doing at Toyota, the car garage. So yeah, there's a lot of, the pay's not brilliant, but there's a lot of perks that she gets as well, and yeah, so that's good. She'll be starting that at some point after Christmas. She's looking forward to that. Oh, here comes trouble. Right, you can always tell he's looking for trouble, aren't you, Hades? Hey, but you go, he's the boss. So I'm just going to go and sort our dinner. We're having fish and potatoes tonight. So I think I will just end the vlog here because I did haver on quite a bit this morning, so I don't want it to be too long. But at least that's it. The plastering is done. We're hopefully going to get the rest of the loft insulated on Saturday, and then that'll be it apart from the decorating and Jack putting in the new shower. So new shower and living room will be done before Christmas, and everything else can wait until after Christmas. I'm trying so hard. I'm still excited about Christmas, but I'm trying not to stress. I think once all this is done, once this weekend's over with, I can really, go for it. I am stressing a wee bit that Vlogmas is going to be rubbish this year. I don't know why. I've just not got an awful lot on. Oh, we're going to a Christmas market type thing tomorrow. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably film that and then use it during Vlogmas. And I had been planning to, if I had done the craft fair at the weekend, I was going to film that and put that up during Vlogmas. Because you know what it's like, I won't be going very far. But anything Christmassy that I do between now and then, I will keep for Vlogmas. And obviously anything Christmassy that I do during December will go in Vlogmas. How many times can I say Vlogmas, Vlogmas, Vlogmas? Anyway, I'm going to head off now. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. It's kind of back to semi-normality. Hopefully we will get back to proper normality, whatever that is for us soon. But yeah, if you've enjoyed it, please do hit the thumbs up button. Talk to me in the comments below. Please tell me about Vlogmas. What do you want to see? And do you want Elf Head, Spot the Elf back? Let me know. And anything else that you want to see. And my head is everywhere, can you tell? Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in our next one. Thanks everyone.